to 2012 there are going to be a hell of a lot of changes this year. The government has already announced some major reforms to do with reductions in the corporate income tax rate for small businesses in particular. They will get a head start on larger businesses. The rate will move down to 29%, but there's also the introduction of some changes to do with an instant asset write-off, $6,500 for some businesses, $5,000 in respect of the purchase of cars. Those changes will be important, and it will be critical that chartered accountants are at the forefront of understanding the impact of those changes and what they mean for their clients. Really important for our members to roll their sleeves up, to have a look at the design of the new tax arrangements and to understand how the legislation will apply to their clients, particularly of course if they have clients operating in the mining industry. There will be a number of technical training sessions that the Institute will run. Some of those will run during the course of the Business Forum series this year. Some of them will run as special events throughout the course of this year, but they will be there to help members bolster their understanding of what the new tax arrangements mean at a very practical level, given it's a new regime that Australia has not implemented in the past. Well, for a few years now, the ATO has been extolling the benefits of companies engaging proactively with the ATO around their governance structures. They have wanted to see tax risk management elevated to a board level. They want to see senior leadership in corporate groups examine the way that their companies operate in respect to their obligations within the tax system. What we should expect is the ATO to continue its focus around tax risk management and their expectations around governance for all corporate groups. Well, over the last few months, the government has been through a number of shocks to the consultation system. We've seen problems in the initial design of the mining tax. We've seen some technical problems in the design of particular amendments that relate to consolidation and how that impacts corporate groups. I think the lessons learned from those shocks are becoming quite clear to the government. They are putting in place changes to the way in which they go about consultation. The Treasury Department will need to be a key player in the redesigned process, as will the Tax Office, and clearly organisations like the Institute, being a major stakeholder in the advocacy of public policy outcomes, will need to work with the government and the ATO to help redesign a much better system of consultation into the future so that we minimise the risks of significant shocks going forward.